Yeah. Meanwhile, we're
Okay, we're
related to
live.
literally Holy Roman emperors.
We are
We're
related to Holy Roman
literally
emperors.
related to a whole Roman emperor,
Yep.
and
And he drowned in his armor.
the
But
kid.
it's still a way sicker story
Yeah,
than an
absolutely.
onion eater or whatever you just said about your family, your
That's right.
extended family.
Literally onion eaters.
Yikes for me, all my yikes for that.
They're like
Hey,
5'4".
you better not rip me off on my hour with you or whatever, because you
Yeah, dude,
were
my hour
late.
started 26 minutes ago. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? It's like I'm going to work, dude. Nah, nah, man. No, you're good. We can start the hour now. That's
All right,
good for
sick.
me.
I mean, hopefully I keep you longer. We'll see what happens. I always
Yeah,
try to
yeah.
keep you longer. What did I tell you? Welcome to the most aggressive part of the cycle edition. Hell yeah, dude. What a fucking fun couple of days. I know it's been boring for people who are newer, and even for, corners who have been here, because they're like, I'm so used to like rapid price action all of a sudden since October. Where's my rapid ass fucking nonstop price action to the upside?
Right, dude. It's been boring as shit.
I know. I'm not making $8,000 a day. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah,
Right?
legit. What the fuck is going on, sir? I don't
Classic.
understand.
Classic shit. The best. It is what it is.
It's so boring.
We're pre-having, dude. It's not like, this is not like we didn't anticipate this kind of shit. This is just how it is.
Doesn't mean it's not boring.
I don't disagree with you. I'm a crypto fucking loser nerd though. I find all this exciting no matter what happens. So that's on me.
Yeah.
That's that's my cross to bear.
Dude, Bitcoin is like just nonstop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's nonstop ripping. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, people don't realize that this is going to be a face melting, life changing event. They're still missing that part of it. And man, the more I talk to people, normies who don't know anything about crypto, because unfortunately, I think sometimes we mistake what a normie is because we have family members that I got into crypto way early. So then we just go, oh, this normie knows about it, so we're probably fucked already.
Yeah.
I don't think that way though, because I know I talk to real normies all the time about this shit. Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, fucking bartenders, people who are working, right, for a living, right? Blue collar people. And even like I have a neighbor who's like into real estate and his friends don't know fuck all about crypto. So they're a great gauge, good barometer. I was explaining them crypto last night. They don't even fucking know what it is. We're early.
What the hell is a crypto?
Yeah. I mean, dude, legit. It was like that. It's like, oh, Jesus, God.
Nice.
Here we go. And then it's like that, you get that skepticism thing where it's like, I'm like, well, I'm the guy at this shit. Like, I'm fucking rock at this shit. And they're like,
Yeah.
well, and I'm like, you could just ride with me. It's fine. Like, but I don't even know you. And I'm like, I don't need you to ride with me. I don't care if you do.
Yeah.
Like, I literally don't. I've literally never cared less about anything in my whole life. I don't give a flying fuck if you ride with me. But I'm just saying, if you were to ride with me, I have 1,000 people who will tell you why it's a pretty good idea.
It's pretty meh.
Yeah.
Because 90% of the time, it's fucking boring, so and 10% of the time, it gets so much fun.
Well, this is the part where it is so much fun.
Yeah.
And now, but hey, we worked for our dinner, right? Like we worked hard for our dinner. Let me start saying hi to people because, like, yeah, I posted the link and I haven't said one word to anybody coming in. What's going on? Isaiah Pinkman, Kevin, Saki, what's going on? Octavio, Chino Skateboard, Mr. Sushi, Jobs here, Chili Fest here, Box is here. Kenny Han is here, truly the best Kenny. Roms is here, Peter's here, Peter Cortez, Riddy, Eakin, no Nick so far. That's good. That's good for everybody. It's good luck if you're new. Nick is just this guy.
I love Nick.
We can't shed him. Yeah, we can't shed him. There's nothing we can do. Is what it is, right? That's what we always say. Is what it is. Can't ban him. Can't do much about it. Is what it is, right? I think he's a friend of someone who's a mod. Or I don't know what the deal is with why we can't ban him, but is what it is.
It sucks.
Frustrating as hell.
Get back under the car wherever you're at, Nick. Just get back under the fucking car. Oh shit! Here we go.
No, I'm here.
Oh. I was about to tell everybody.
It's like double me. Hold on a second. Do you hear double me or no? Or is it just me?
No, I don't don't hear W.
I hear double me. Shit. Okay, I'm muting him. Okay, we're good. What's up, Pre? Hi.
What's up, everybody?
Okay. I still hear double me for some reason. What is happening? Okay, stand by, Kenny. It's your show. See ya.
Yeah, all right, guys. So it's fucking over. I don't know if you guys heard, but Jim Cramer said that Bitcoin is like that was done, like it's done. The ETF was a complete failure. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but
What did you just say?
I was just telling them that it's over because Jim Cramer said it was over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's pretty true. Yeah, see, this is what I'm dealing with. I don't know what's going on.
We got two crypto kings.
Okay, I don't know. My audio is going to be what it's going to be.
Damn. So you still hearing echoes?
Yeah, it sucks.
Why don't you start a new stream?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, here we go again. Okay, like I was telling you guys, like Steve, you won't hear this from Steve, but
what?
Oh shit.
Okay, I fixed it. We're good. I had a little sneaky hidden window over there. That's what happens when you have 65,000 tabs open, I find. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Usually we open much cleaner than that. Jesus Christ. Total rookie mistake night, I guess. But been a fun pump week, that's for damn sure. Couple of things tonight. Biggest thing probably of all time right now, Kenny, what I just sent you earlier is the fact that everyone's saying that for the first time in its history, Bitcoin's broken the 618 retracement before the halving. This is the strongest start to a new bull cycle ever. That's the mantra that's being talked about for the bulls. Frankly, like not everyone's saying I agree with this. This is but this is a fact that happened for the TA guys out there. They really are hot and horny about this. What say you, Kenny?
Yeah, I mean it's true.
And you want to share your screen and show people a little bit what I'm talking about?
I'll have to pull it up. It'll take just a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, basically what they're talking about is there's this thing called the Fibonacci extension, which a lot of traders use to gauge how much a coin is going to pump or not. And like the Fibonacci measures those levels of a pump, like measuring from the top to the bottom. So they're measuring from the top. I think I'd have to look this up. I'm not too good with my fibbies, but because I don't really do fibbies, but they're basically saying that every time in Bitcoin's history, like prior, Bitcoin before the halving rallies to the 618 Fibonacci extension level, but it never goes above it. It kind of like rallies to it and then it gets rejected and it goes below. So now we've actually rallied to it and passed it. So now what people are kind of expecting.
And that just hasn't happened before, right?
No.
That's the whole jam. So it could be total bullshit, folks. Please take this with like 10 fucking thousand grains of salt. But it is interesting, right? It is interesting because it is tracking like I've been talking about for fucking 20 months. I think this run will be a little different than a lot of people are expecting. I think we'll see a lot more of an aggressive expansion of this market due to how we had these ETFs, right? ETFs were the biggest, to me, difference maker for this bull run and why I am targeting an earlier exit than many people are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Because I think we just get money trucks dumped in everywhere. And then it's just like euphoria comes quicker. And like we might as well just like hit the flappy doors before everyone else does.
Yeah. No, yeah, legit. It could also like attribute to Bitcoin becoming less volatile as time goes on too. That could also probably contribute as to why we rallied to this level. Just like we didn't.
And that takes more adoption through things like ETFs. So that's fair.
Yeah. So we didn't go as low as people expected. People expected like an 80% dump like we got in prior
bull cycles. This is Kenny's screen right now. Let me make it real nice and real big here.
Yeah, and this isn't my chart. This is Fibble Swanee. This is a guy on Twitter. This dude's been tracking this stuff like all the time. So if you guys are like interested in this stuff, I'd recommend following him because he's actually really good at all this. But yeah, this is his chart. This is something he's kind of been expecting. But you can see here, he's measuring from top to bottom. Here's the bottom of the run right here, the 0 level. And here is the 2 level, like the 2000, or I think like a 2000% level. Like if Bitcoin rallies, 2 times the level it made, or something like that. like I said, I'm not too familiar. But
Yeah.
you can see here in prior cycles, you have the bottom, which is the 0 level, and you have the top, which is the 2 level, which is saying like the top is like 43,885. Now the price never reached that level, but you can see here during the bull run, Bitcoin rallied to the 618 area, which is 13,380. After the bear market, right? See here in 2019, it rallied to the 618, 13,000, and then it got rejected. You can see here in the past, the 618 was $777. Bitcoin rallied to it before the halving, then it got rejected. So now here we are. Here's the 0 level. The 618 is at 47,000. We're before the halving, and now we're way above it. So that's never happened before. So we have never gone above it prior to the halving and stayed above it. So now we're in like new territory. So people are thinking this means Bitcoin is like super bullish, which it definitely is because it rallied.
It definitely is. And this fits my theory that we'll just see a more aggressive cycle than we've seen before, right? I've been talking about that for a long time. But like it's nice to see it kind of, the logic is starting to kind of catch up to what I've been saying about it, only because I know a lot of people. We had some people like Bada Bling are like, well, but Canada already has Bitcoin ETFs. Who's going to give a fuck about an ETF in America? Dude, this is where the financial power centers are, bro. This is where the money is, dude. Like now, all this ETF demand is driving price, right? And like Chad just said, or no, Josh P just said, I read some headline that said Bitcoin ETFs are sucking up more Bitcoin than miners can mine. Right? There's an actual supply shock on Bitcoin, not a meme supply shock on Bitcoin where people go, there's only 21 million Bitcoin that will ever exist. And like all this shit. Yeah, dude, no, it's not about that. That is, Bitcoin is divisible 100 million times. But the fact that now everyone can go to like Fidelity and say, I would like Bitcoin exposure with my 401k or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a game changer. Believe it or not. Most overused term in all financial space is game changer, but this is actually a game changer because we've never had this before, right? And that's why, to answer your question, Nell, what do you guys think of the gold ETF comparison to the Bitcoin ETF? Do you think it's similar, that the Bitcoin ETF will grow at a similar rate? He's talking about when there was a gold ETF issued, it grew aggressively. I think Bitcoin will be even more aggressive than that because people already had gold exposure when the gold ETF came out. And you could argue Bitcoin too, but 20% of the world has Bitcoin, right? I think you're going to see something a lot more aggressive than that because the way they're inflating our money supply, hell, that's why most of you guys are here, aren't you? Right? Aren't most people here right now because you don't have faith in your savings account the same way that you're looking for a solution to this issue because they keep printing you into oblivion. You're never going to buy a fucking house at this rate. Isn't that why you're here? That's why I'm here, right? That's exactly why I'm here. So, it's all about that right now and not this bullshit of like, okay, this will be traditionally this way. No, dude, they fucked up the money supply so bad with inflation. This is just a new paradigm, actually. Again, corny term a lot of the time that it's used, but not here. It's actually, I think, relevant to what's going on, and you're seeing it right now because Bitcoin's outperforming everything as usual.
Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of narratives out there, like the dollar is weakening, and what are people going to turn to? They need a stronger currency to turn to. So, like, what better narrative can you spin than, hey, Bitcoin's a good alternative to turn to, especially if like the dollar does keep going down, which it's not like collapsing right now, but that's what everybody is kind of saying is that the dollar is collapsing because there's all sorts of geopolitical stuff that's going on.
Yeah, facts.
That. But yeah, I mean, you can see here, gold ETF comes out in 2004, before the recession. Recession happens, ETF happens. It's easier to buy gold now. You don't have to buy fucking bricks from Rosalind Capital.
Exactly.
So there you go. Now you can invest in gold shares, and that made the price skyrocket during a recession. I mean, they were saying, buy gold. Rosalind fucking Capital. I can't remember how many commercials I've seen back in the recessionary days with Rosalind Capital. But
thanks to our parents watching a lot of Fox News. But right. I will say this. you can't take out of account the fact that nobody has Bitcoin, right? Not really. Like you talk to 10 of your friends, and I promise you, maybe one of them, has I think 7 out of 10 of them have heard of it, right? Or 8, probably 9 out of 10 have heard of it, but none of them have it. None of them have it.
No.
I'd be shocked if out of 100 of your friends, if anybody has 100 friends,
I had a guy.
you have like
a lot of
10.
Yeah, like I have people at work who are, well, one of them is interested in crypto, but most of them are just naysayers. No, he's like circling buying.
Exactly. We're early.
Yeah.
It's so easy, dude. It's like, I mean, granted, this is all anecdotal shit, but I hear this shit all over the place. And you and me are tapped into some interesting social circles where we hear this all over the place. It's echoed a lot of places.
Yeah.
You know, we're not seeing like, oh, everyone knows and everyone's already just bought and sold. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We'd all be way richer right now if that was the case. That's a fact.
Dude, I know. That's what I'm saying, man.
Just let it happen. Chill out. Let it happen. And yeah, no, I don't blame you, Nell. I don't know if the ETF is just riding the hype along with the halving event. It definitely is, right? Like there is no independent asset class that is going to be. And what I mean by independent is independent to market forces. Like if something happens, if calamity happens, Bitcoin will dip. We all saw that during COVID, right?
Right.
It's a flash crash. Like Bitcoin is a risk asset, right?
Yeah.
Period. Exclamation point. So yeah, but we're here for the cycle, right? The most important thing to me is the cycle, paying attention to the cycle, and just drowning out a lot of the bullshit noise you're going to hear, because you will hear it constantly about this stuff, about this particular asset class, because everyone has a fucking take on crypto, even if they've never read a white paper in their whole life or not. So that's what's kind of wrong with it. But that's why you can still find some sick gems that everyone's missing. Hello, that's what we're doing right now. So what say you, Kenny, right now on this part of the cycle, aggressive expansion, 50K per Bitcoin? Did you ever anticipate this?
I always said it was possible. I said if it does happen pre-halving and Bitcoin rallies to a new all-time high pre-halving, then I'd say we're in a completely different cycle then. But we're expecting, kind of like after the ETF, I was like, hey, if Bitcoin rallies past 50K and holds above 50K, then I'd consider unstaking my Kuji, because I think we'd be in a different cycle than what most people are expecting. Like a lot of people are expecting the cycle to go into 2025, but we're obviously not of that mindset. We think it'll probably end earlier than that, maybe this year.
I'm a believer in take what the market gives you.
Right.
Right.
You can't
always
time it perfectly.
Can't time it perfectly. And if you did pretty good, why not just fucking take your win? Right. We've obviously been doing very well. So like, why do I got to get cute about it? I got cute last time, got fucking annihilated for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't wait for some big event to happen because you'll make so much more money. Like, hey, Woo rallies to $3 and it's not November yet.
Right.
Like, take profits. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't just be like, oh, that means because the narrative is then going to be, we're earlier than we thought. Oh, we're going to rally to probably $10 because
yeah. I'm waiting for 4. Steve's always talked about 4 per Woo. Oh, I'm at 3. Oh, I'm at 315. I'm going to wait for 4 though. Dude, pay yourself. You were here since like 30 cents, bro, at least. Right? Probably even lower. Most corners were here fucking 15 cents, dude. Like, and the ones who got lucky, Frank, I always say that because to me, if you got Woo under 15 cents, you're lucky because you timed your DCA and it just happened to be during that kind of a dip. Yep. Because if you got cute and you waited for some bullshit, fuck you. I don't believe you. No chance.
Yeah, we got a couple cutie pies still.
We do have cutie pies, but I think that I'm teaching the cutie pies pretty efficiently, especially because of Kuji, right? Like all the cutie pies got annihilated from the earth. They're the dinosaurs. We're basically taking the cutie pies and we use them to gas up our vehicles to get around.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, we dragged them up from the earth and we just fucking pump that shit, and we complain about the prices while we pump that shit into our fucking gas.
That's actually pretty fucking accurate. So
yeah, it's a fact. And we still complain about the prices, but all the cutie pies are like the liquid fucking gold that's like propelling our vehicle. Because they got annihilated, dude. Extinction level event. You had Kuji at 70 cents, but you wanted 65. You're dumb. Don't do that shit to yourself. Learn the lesson. Never let a good failure go to waste. The reason why Kenny and I can sit here tonight and sit on any kind of esteem at all in this space is because we fucked up multiple times. We know what not to do because we know because we did it.
Yeah, dude.
Right? And we also know people who did it, and we absorbed their lesson into ours, right?
Yeah. We got cute. We got cute at the top.
Get cute at the top. Get cute as hell. We were wearing dresses. We were putting makeup on, putting dresses on, getting little barrettes in our hair.
Yeah, people were making me do like this thing where you press your fingers together and then you say like this thing like I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to say it.
What do you mean?
Well, they're like having me say, or they're tricking me into saying like that
They're saying if you put your, I know you're saying if you put your thumb like in a certain place, you can deep throat your whole microphone without choking.
Yeah, no, I heard about that. That was like a deep fake. That was a.
That was a deep. Okay, right. That was a deep fake. An AI generated deep fake. I remember.
Yeah. I'm talking about something else. It's like this thing where you like put your fingers together and then they say UWU.
You want what is that? University of Wisconsin University, I believe. It's just a football team. You got to chill out. You got to chill out a little bit. I think one of Kenny's kids came in the room. They're asking him, Dad, how do I buy Kuji? I'm on step 2 on Steve's video, but it's very confusing because I didn't leave enough gas. I think so. There's like the atoms. It says it says I'm supposed to be able to use Kuji to buy, but I don't know how to do it. It's probably what Kenny's kids asking right now. Okay.
Hi.
Wait. Okay, hold on.
Accurate, Kenny? Okay.
Come here.
Is this my nephew?
Is he right there?
Yeah, this is Liam.
There's Liam. What's up, brother?
What?
It's your Uncle Steve, dude.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, you're welcome, kid. You're welcome for dragging your dad across the finish line again.
What did he say? I can't hear.
Dragging across the finish line again.
That's right. That's right. I make your dad win every time, no matter what, even if he doesn't want to or if he wants to. I make him win every time.
What does he say?
You're welcome.
What's
You're welcome or something?
Yeah. You're welcome. Tell your old man, no more Bear Kenny.
What do you say?
No more bear can.
No more Bear Kenny? Oh, okay.
Right. He rebranded.
Right, say goodnight,
he rebranded.
Good night.
Good night, Liam. Love you, buddy.
All right.
You too.
All right, there it is.
God, that's funny.
When the time comes, the boy must be trained. I stand by it. Okay? We're going to teach him how to do this shit. We're going to teach him how to win. We're going to teach him how to teach his sisters how to win. That's a fact.
God.
When the time comes, the boy must be trained. I say probably he has 2 years. 2 years, we get him started early. Yeah.
Cancers.
Yeah. Because then he could teach us some things probably about shit coins that I don't even understand.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we got to get him into the fundamentals.
We got to teach him the fundamental stuff, and then he can kind of grow into the shitcoin stuff that I don't understand. I still don't. It's just, to me, Coin Flip City. It's a fucking sports bet with parlays. I don't understand it. I never will.
Yo.
At this rate, because I really have my own track and my own railroad, and it's to my look. I know it's not to my advantage. I just know what my advantage is, and I just play that.
Yeah.
So
we can do it. He's gonna lead us, sirs.
I hope so. That's what I'm saying. But we have to show him how to do it first. Okay. DeLaVie, no joke. I'm going ham tomorrow now. Let's go, DeLaVie. Dude, there's a couple things, right? Don't forget this, folks. Right. So we're going to be talking about the cycle tonight, but a cycle update I want you guys to be aware of is this, right? So I'm going to share my screen now. Share screen 2. Like, see this right here, right? Like, so this is a 1 month. I usually show you guys the 3 month. This is the 1 month on this same thing, right? And so, yeah, we're looking though. Here we go, right together, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 16 out of what will be, like I've always said, expect a full 4-year cycle a lot of the time. But I think this one will be more aggressive than those times. So I'm anticipating to be out earlier than this, aka why I think by December I'll be in like month 35 of this shit. Why do I gotta wait for month 46 or 47?
Yeah.
I'm not going to. I'm getting the fuck out. And if you don't know what this is, guys, this is the 4-year cycle, right? This is every month of the 4-year cycle, and you can see every month. So every one of these candles is 1 month, right? This is not the 3 month. This is the 1 month. So, and this is so important because this is how I play this game. Right? I don't ever go like, oh, this one coin has to go here by this point or any of that bullshit that a lot of people do. I don't do that. I focus on this. And I try to focus on amazing projects that everyone's missing inside of this metric, right? So inside of this metric, I try to find things that everyone doesn't know about yet, right? So, yeah, I'll send the crypto corner right now. Danma. Give you an idea. So it just helps you. It helps illustrate to you guys why I have targeted this November exit. It's not an invention in my mind or a coin toss. It is a measured expectation based on performance of this cycle, right? That's how I do it. So, yeah, 2014 green candle pump must have been orgasmic. Dude, I can't say I was paying attention back then like I am now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was for the coiners at the time. I've been in since 2012, but I mostly got in like attention span wise in 2016. So I'm not going to be that guy who's like, I was in since 2012, and like here's why you should join my newsletter.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even like in 2018. I didn't pay attention to charts. So I was like, oh, cool, number go up. Oh, I'm up to 20%. Wow. But yeah, I started looking at charts in like 2019, 2020. I mean, it's crazy because I know you just showed me that chart with the, how bullish it looks, but like Bitcoin, like pre-halvening, I mean, just looking at it on the monthlies, it hasn't.
Are you doing that right now? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Yeah, because it hasn't ever had more than 6 weeks or 6 months of green candles before the halvening. Right now, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of green.
I know. I'm telling you.
And this is before halvening. The only other time we've had 6 months of green is after halvening. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And then you had another time back in like fucking 2013 where it happened.
Yeah.
Like back here. So it didn't really, who gives a shit? Because no one knew about Bitcoin back then. But
right.
I mean, and just saying, like Bitcoin is super bullish. I would expect at some point there's going to be a red candle. I don't think it'll go like this. Could be a red candle like this.
So he's talking about, by the way, real quick, he's talking about a monthly red candle, right? So like the right. On the monthly, and frankly, everyone's anticipating this to be May because of May's past performance. Everyone's anticipating a big May drop, right? Sell in May, go away is the term in this land. And that applies to stocks too. I think a lot of people like to say sell in May, go away for stocks too, because traditionally stock people take a couple months off for summertime and go fuck off until fall.
Well, it's 50-50 really. The odds are 50-50 as far as May goes. May could be terrible or it could be good. Like it's 50-50. It's like the flip of a coin as far as the odds go.
I don't care. How about that? Like Harrison Ford meme or like Tommy Lee Jones. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It's about the run to me. And unless Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, then I'll care. But until then, it's all going according to plan, frankly.
Yeah.
I feel great about this. I feel amazing. I was telling our whale chat boys, I was like, I honestly think it's spooky how well positioned I feel for this run. Like I've never felt this way before. Never one time, ever.
I mean, we're in a really good position. It feels good because Bitcoin's doing so well. If Bitcoin closes next month green too, meaning that it's going to close above this bar. So like, for example, if Bitcoin closes above, I think as long as it's above like 42,000, it's going to be another green bar here. So it's probably going to close green this month. But the next month, if it closes like if, for example, the price closes at 49,000 this month,
Mhm.
if Bitcoin closes at 48,000 next month, that means it's going to be a red bar. Like I'm just saying, like in
Yeah.
no time has Bitcoin ever had 7 green months in a row.
Mhm.
So if we do,
So if we were going to anticipate something, it would be here.
right, like
Might as well be pre-halving too. I don't think that's a terrible analysis.
yeah, like Bitcoin goes to like 50, 52K, 54K.
Yeah.
Like that'd be fucking nuts, man. It's only on the table because of where we're at. So
Well, yeah, well, and the Bears, the Capo and the Bears are going to be beating their chests at like a 47,000 Bitcoin.
oh my god, yeah, they're gonna say, "See, I'm anticipating a drop right here, 54K. I told you it's gonna happen."
Dude, Capo's new floor of 30K cracks me the fuck up.
Oh,
What
that's
an
his floor now?
idiot.
Then when it goes to 30K, then he'll change it to 8K. That's what's
And
gonna.
then he'll change to what?
So if it does go back to 30K, he'll change it immediately to 8K. So now that it's
Oh, yeah.
30K,
Yeah.
it's gonna go to 8K.
No, he wants his 12K target, but he doesn't have the balls to even write that anymore because he gets clowned on so hard. So he's like, we're anticipating 30K.
Yeah, it's fucking.
And that whale wire dumbass can't analyze the market if you just handed him the chart. Like he just, he's like, this is all manipulation. Every green candle is manipulation. Every red candle is true. Every green candle is pure manipulation. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Never let your personal bias impact this shit.
Right.
That's how you
look at the
really
data.
wreck yourself.
That's it. Look at
Yeah,
the data.
the trend is your friend, as they say. Don't let this bullshit personal vendetta you have against a certain project or whatever drive you. And I say that as I'm a petty man, but towards people, not price. Fuck that.
Sure.
I'm here to make money, dude. Okay, going to get into some of the order of business tonight. Mainly, well, let's be honest, right? A couple cool things right now. Currently, we're talking about. Let me share my screen. Going to talk about.
KJ said, remember, realize that May's on election year were not bad. Yeah, we're in election year, so here we go.
Yeah, no, amen. I think that's a factor too. But if May is a dump city thing, I'm not going to act like I knew.
Unless
I don't care.
Bitcoin's at 120K before that, then you can probably.
Correct. That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. If we see like some new all-time high repetition by then, that just changes things in my brain. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. WooFi tonight, number 11. But most importantly, $12 billion in cumulative volume. Unbelievable. The growth all happened last year. Like all of it happened last year, right? So again, why do we buy? Why do we buy when things dip? Why do we continue to buy? Blah, blah, blah. You always have to make sure that you know why you bought in the first place, or else you're just the asshole who bought something because Steve Green said so. And then you don't know why you bought, and you're going to sell it because, it went up 8%, but then it fell back down, and I watched the price every hour on my phone, and I'm scared now, and I just want my money back, and I'm scared.
Yes, sir.
Fucking don't do that shit to yourself, dude. Know why you bought, right? This is why we bought, because guys, we were in here before it had anything. It was zero on this, zero, right? Can we find the gems or what? $12 billion with a B. I'm not bragging about $12 million right now, am I? $12 billion with a B. That's credit to me. Unbelievable run. Honestly, happy for the Woo team. Those guys are crushers. But yeah, dude, undeniable aggressive expansion here. Look at this, right? When I said you have 10 months to make it even, like, holy shit, let's go there. It's like you have 10 months to make it. $2 billion. $2 billion. Right? And now 12. Almost
What was
13.
it at last month? January 12th last month.
January 12th, 11 billion.
So it basically added $1 billion in a month.
Yeah, billion a month. Over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since New Year's, 10.2 billion.
Divided by 31. That's an average of 30 million a day. Pretty good.
And it's been getting more than that. It's been getting 70 some days. So
yeah,
See, here it is right here, 70.
70 today. Wi-Fi.
Because Wi-Fi Pro got integrated too, and so don't forget 80% of all this goes to the stakers, right?
Yeah.
So
How's the APY changed at all?
APY is in flux constantly based on demand. So like someone just staked 2 million Woo, and so the APY just flushed down to like 4.2% or some shit like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But still like wild.
Yeah. Legit.
Been a wild little ride, right? Okay, so they just added Mantle too, right? So if we go into we just go back. We go to Wi-Fi. We go look. They have, by the way, in the top 20, they have the most blockchains. Period. Deal with it, right? Like nobody touches them. Kind of wild how they're setting themselves up. I enjoy it. Okay, so Mantle. They just got on Mantle. Okay, so far, yeah, $1.35 million. They just got in there last week, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that grows. Most importantly, right? Okay, and then we're going to talk as well about the fact that, look, some of you guys are going to not pay attention to this for the next couple months for whatever reason. You join Crypto Corner and you're here passively and you're like, well, I'm in, but like I'm not sure what to do yet, and like I don't want to ask a lot of questions. I don't want to make people have to help me and all this stuff. I feel very awkward, socially awkward about it. Please shut the fuck up in your head. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Ask questions. If you think they're dumb, they're not. Nobody here has ever heard a dumb question because I promise you, we are here to make sure that you at least know what the fuck is going on in Crypto Corner. And we've all been that new person at one point, especially me. I was new when I first got really interested in crypto in the 2016 area. I was asking questions nonstop on like Ethereum, Reddit, and all this other shit. And nice people helped me. So every single person here has been conditioned and trained to help pay it forward at some point. So don't do this shit to yourself where you get overwhelmed, because I know some of this stuff is overwhelming, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad if you just ask questions. Right? Have you ever seen someone ask a question in Crypto Corner and then people are like clowning on them nonstop? Not really, right? Everyone has a pretty good nature about this stuff. So it's really important to keep that mindset as you get into this stuff. Please don't be the person where like after we all sell and like we're killing Nick and Grand Theft Auto 6 for like 4 months, you come in and you're like, hey, are we still holding Woo or what's going on? It's like, I just know that's going to happen, and I'm trying to prime my brain for it.
Yeah, legit. It's,
right? It's heartbreaking.
I can't imagine, because I saw what you went through not even like 2 months ago, and yeah, that's going to be crazy, seriously. But at least when you're doing it, you would have already paid yourself for all the trouble, and you would have paid yourself pretty generously for being a tech support, essentially.
Elaborate on that for people who weren't here 2 months ago.
I mean, you're basically helping people purchase a cryptocurrency, and they have no idea how to do anything. They don't know even like how to navigate through an exchange. I don't know. I mean, there's no, it's not a bad thing. It's just you're new to it.
They're new. They're brand new.
You're brand new. You're
a new baby. Like you were one time when I held your hand. You were this big.
Yeah.
Barely.
This little baby, dude.
Little baby.
Yeah, and then you tried to fucking kill me, but it's whatever, dude.
No, that was Kenny. That was Nate, not Kenny. Nate.
Oh, okay. I always
tried to pull his umbilical cord because I thought it was like a worm on him, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta get the worm off." And my dad was like, "You almost just killed your new brother," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Holy fuck!" I thought about that at least every month, one time for my whole life.
Dang.
It was so traumatic. Why did Dad say that? Such a fucking bitch boy move, by the way, on his part.
You almost killed him.
You almost killed your brother. What the fuck? You're a grown ass man. I'm fucking 4 years old. Handle your shit, dude. Don't traumatize your kids.
You should have fucking held me back, dude. Like,
yeah, Jesus, dude. Traumatizing your kid, though, was productive for me. Very productive for me. That's why I have a house right now. Hey, guys, we did 98%. When are we selling exactly? I can't fucking wait. But also I can, because I know it's going to happen. And yeah, I don't know. Just please be active here, please.
Well,
Just
yeah,
for me.
it's
Do it
good
for
to be
me.
active because you'll learn more about everything.
You pay $5 to be here. What the fuck? I'm giving you the whole game. I've given you the whole game the whole time. God.
You need to also practice, like if you're really new and you just got in, you got to practice getting out too. Like that is like,
Yes.
seriously,
Yes.
you
Yes.
should.
Agreed.
Even with a little bit of money, like hey, like $10, whatever.
Yeah.
Practice because when the time comes and you're asking for help, I mean, I anticipate there's going to be a lot of people asking for help, but I mean, it's just imagine you already know how to do it. Like, it's
And
nice.
please
Teach
don't
them
do
how
this
to fish.
shit. Please don't do this shit where like it's like, oh, like you know, I didn't get into Coogee. Damn. Steve talked about Zephyr Protocol. I'm gonna all in this one. Like,
Oh, right.
it's
Because
a
you're trying to
play
catch up.
money move, right?
Don't try to catch up.
Don't try to catch up. But there's nothing I can say. Sometimes people are going to try to do this, but please don't try to do this.
That's not financial advice.
You're not going to make up for it. You're not going to make up for it. If you do, it's a complete dice roll, right? It's a complete dice roll.
Yeah.
So yeah. And look, there's
you
nothing
make
I can do. I can't make people pay attention. I can't make people show up here. But the people who did are very happy. I think it's very important to do that.
Yeah.
But don't be that motherfucker who's trying to catch us, right? Don't be the Joe Jitsikawa of this run. And I'm only saying that because it's important to learn that. Where he spent $200,000 to catch up to my stack, where I put in 20 grand, and barely. I think I put in 18. But yeah, he's just trying to catch up with me because my stack already grew so much, and then he's getting in late and just trying to catch up to me so we can say he has more than me or whatever. And he gets fucking annihilated, and I have to bring him back. Fine, I do every time, but fuck, it's stressful on me. It's all stress. I lose my hair on this shit. I'm losing my hair.
I bet, sirs. I bet.
No. All right, but here's Coogee right now, right? $137 million of TVL. TVL means total value lock, right? The amount of money that is locked up on Coogee because people are staking their Coogee to get rewards, right?
Coogee.
One of the coolest things tonight is that they just added to Sonar, which is Coogee's mobile wallet. You can now immediately have access to Bidali gift cards using your staking rewards, and it's like a couple of clicks. And it is a beauty. If you already have Sonar, go to Test Flight right now, update it on your phone, iPhone, and they have it on Android too now, Sonar.
You can go buy all the fucking bidets that you want. It's awesome.
Go get bidets to clean out your fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You can go get all Amazon gift cards, whatever you want. You can use your staking rewards, which are fucking minimal right now, like 3%, whatever. But this is all the road being paid for the run. So don't be surprised in a couple months when like that gets crazy juicy and everyone's just like, oh shit, I wish I had like been part of all that. Don't miss Coogee, right? Also, important thing too. Looking at my screen here, look, chains, right? You go here, it's going to populate. It's going to say, oh, here's Cardano, right? $366 million of TVL, right? So Coogee right now, 366, right? You got divided by motherfucking Coogee sitting here tonight at 137. It's a 2.7x to get to their TVL. 2.67x to get to their TVL, roughly. But it's a 40x to get to their market cap plus. It's like a 42x to get to their market cap. We are so early, right? That's how you find a gem, right? You find something that people are missing. Oh, and there's more, right? So I take you to Map of Zones right now, right? We go to Map of Zones on, and this is just a website that you can use, and anybody can use this. You can double check my work. You can see everything that's happening on the Cosmos ecosystem. It's a really cool website. So here on this site, you can actually see for yourself that Coogee is, by transactions in 30 days, top 10, right? And it's right up here with fucking Osmosis and Cosmos Hub, which is Atoms itself. It's right there. 7.4 million transactions in 30 days versus Kuji's 6.8 million. Osmosis, 7.4 million, just about rounding up, versus 6.8 million. They're right there, but they're not being fairly valued by the market. People are missing it. We don't have any listings yet. This is really good for us, right? This is how you analyze gems. People ask me all the time, how do you find gems? It's all about the metrics, dude. The metrics matter so much, right? It's so important to my run is the metrics. And so when you go to places like market cap of, right? You go Kujira and Osmosis, for example.
Yeah, I think Kuji's above Osmo in price, isn't it?
No,
Oh, it's not. Oh, wow.
it's not. Still undervalued, right? Still undervalued, right? And then beautifully, you go Kuji versus Atom.
Oh,
Wild shit.
oh.
Not unrealistic,
Not so-
right? Not some
not-
bullshit pie in the sky fucking bullshit that people say. Or like people just project, oh, I think it's going to go to this or whatever. Why? I
Yeah.
tell you why. Here's why. You don't even have to trust me. Go look for yourself, right? Go look for yourself. Go look at all these other coins too. Like, it's wild how much Kuji's being missed. And I fucking love every second of it, right? Because every second that Kuji's being missed is another moment that a corner can get some Kuji cheap compared to where it's going to go, right?
It's the supply is so like it's not like it's sparse. It's super fucking sparse.
It is. And dude, it's all fully realized. It's fully circulating right now.
Yeah.
It's completely fully circulating, right? So you go here, you look at Kuji. This is Kujira Blue. This is where you see everything on chain, right? I refresh this. Just, I don't know. It probably won't make a difference. But look, the total supply is out there. The total supply is right here.
Yep.
117 million, basically, right here. You know, you don't have a bunch of fucking assholes waiting to dump on your head. And the team has, I think, 22% of the total supply. So we're in great position. No VC bullshit. And we have use. So just wait, dude, because once they fix a lot of the problems that they're having, like a lot of the RPC errors, right? Where like it's just about how, you know, you've used Kuji, Kenny. You have to keep refreshing shit. It's like a bunch of
Oh yeah.
UI shit, right? They're gonna fix all that, right? They're gonna add perps, right? Once all this stuff gets more like, you know, ready for launch, especially Sonar. I mean, the sky's the limit, dude. And then you can see it here. I mean, dude, Celestia. Look, we're way ahead of Celestia. Oh, but Celestia and all the hype. Oh, modular blockchains. It's not a hit on them, right? But the modular blockchain narrative with Celestia got a shitload of people going, holy fuck. I need some Celestia. And I was like, all right, this narrative for some reason is working great. Good for them.
Yeah.
But Kuji's being used way more than Celestia by a lot.
Yeah.
Look, you can see it all on chain, right? So that's my point. And then, you know, when you try to be a little more fair, are you kidding me? Does anybody really think that me saying Kuji going to 40 is unrealistic? Because I don't, especially at that market cap, like under $10 billion market cap. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Just needs those listings, man. Needs more liquidity, and that's
Needs
it.
more liquidity, needs more listings, and needs some UI fixes. And Code Hans is on all this shit, right? Like I said, Code Hans is my favorite dev in crypto right now. He's the number one guy I follow the most at this stuff. I'm just most excited to hear what he's going to do next. And he's one of the primary developers. And yeah, Kenny Hahn. I'm not going to lie, Kuji has some terrible usability issues. Dude, you have to fucking F5 the shit out of Kuji if you're going to use it, right? But when you're on it and it's working, it's a gem. So all they have to do is just get rid of these bugs. And you know what? Not to knock or PvP too hard, but at least like their blockchain doesn't go down like Solana does. You know,
Right.
Again, a little bit of PvP, I guess, a little bump, a little knock, but I'll take it versus like fucking Solana having not just issues, but like downtime.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Plus, I don't know, dude. The dApps on Solana never blew me away at all. I don't know. Some people disagree. I think Kuji's way more of a gem because nobody knows about it yet. It's not what it's all about. Finding things that people don't know about so you can make money off of them. Or do we buy things that only have huge market caps already? And then all cryptos tuber scum is talking about already, and so it's already fully realized. I had a couple ask me last night, what do you think about AI and crypto? I'm like, dude, everyone knows about this already. What's the edge on it? That's a basically completely out there narrative that everyone is aware of, because like ChatGPT, you want to talk about ChatGPT to me before anything comes out. Now we're talking, and that's where we're at. That's how I view this stuff. So, and look, don't trust me. Go look it up for yourself. Go see for yourself on all these chains how Kuji is crushing. It's a crusher. Kuji's being devalued by everybody. And so is Will, frankly. Who's the dev I mentioned? His name's Code Hans. He is my current favorite dev in all of crypto. Code Hans. Hey guys, I have 2K to invest. Would I invest into WooKuji or farm airdrops? Thanks. I would not farm airdrops. I would do more mainstay plays. I would just do WooKuji even, frankly, because at that small amount, if one runs, the other runs, you could really get some multiples to really bolster your stack. That's what I would do. What would you do, Gid, with 2K right now?
I'd probably do.
I mean, it's different for us because we have full Woo stacks. So,
yeah, like I'd probably go half with the 2K. If you don't have Zeph already, I'd get yourself a Zeph bag.
That's not bad. If you want to be more aggressive about it, that's not bad.
Yeah, you can do that, and then like get yourself your 100 Zeph, like right, because that's what me and Steve have is the 100.
It's not bad.
It's a Sui stack, and then the rest of that put it into a little cage, I guess. That's what I would do.
Kenny's basically giving you the case for like, if you sit down with a portfolio manager at Fidelity and they go, okay, how old are you? Okay, do you want to be more aggressive? Do you want to be safer? Kenny's saying be more aggressive because you have 2K.
Yeah.
You might as well just be more aggressive is what Kenny's saying.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as you can handle that, dude. As long as that's up, can your brain handle that shit?
Right. Get that Zeph stack, man. That's it. Like,
it's not bad advice, honestly.
Yeah.
It's very good financial advice as well.
No, it's not. It's actually terrible financial advice.
Oh, it's bad financial advice?
Because it's actually not even financial advice.
Oh, well, you should have said that before. But now his lawyers have this tape.
Well, I said no, not financial advice. So he's got to fast forward the fucking tape to where I said not financial advice.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Shit.
Yeah. This is definitely not financial advice. This is what we do, but I think that's good perspective.
Put a watermark on the fucking show that says not financial advice. And then just a giant fucking watermark.
Yeah, fair.
Thank you. We're good.
By the way, Sonar also added today, just to tail end my Kuji thoughts, they added Orca, right? So now you can do Orca from your phone. You can actually like bid on someone else's liquidation. You can turn that around and buy an Amazon gift card with it. If that's not a fucking killer use case, I don't know what is.
I'm looking at, it's interesting. I was looking at Terra Classic and looking at the TVL on Terra.
Yeah.
And TVL on Terra, when it was 137 million, like around Kuji's level, that was in February 2021 before like the huge anchor.
There you go.
Drop.
There you go.
And then it was seriously like 3 months later when it exploded to 3 billion in because they had a killer DApp. They had anchor.
Yeah.
Dude, if Kuji comes out with a killer DApp like Anchor, anything like that,
I think Orca is already a killer DApp, frankly. I really do. Well, think about it. You can already borrow. With using USK.
Yeah.
And that's why most people are coming into Kuji. It's like where all the inflows are coming from. It's people coming in from like Injective and all these bigger blockchains who are going, well, I don't have the ability to do this over here. I want to do this over here in Kuji. So they go to Kuji.
So you go to Kuji, so you can just borrow against your money, right? Just like with Anchor.
Yeah, you borrow against your collateral, just like Anchor.
Yeah. But then
it's less of a one-click thing. Right, Anchor was like
super
deposit easy. And collect.
It was too easy.
It was so easy.
Yeah.
And like me and Josh P talk about all the time, it was a promotional period. They were basically funding it.
Yeah.
Using the community fund. So like it's not like what everyone says. The Luna Ponzi started here in March of 2020 fucking 2. No, dude. It was not a fucking Ponzi like you're saying it was. It was literally funded by a community pool that they were using to basically spice up the rewards so that people would use it. But like a Ponzi scheme implies that it's like, hey, the more people you get in, the more money you make. And it's like, dude, the Luna Fund was funding this shit, not Luna. I'm signing my friend up and all this shit.
Right.
Because there have been direct one-to-one Ponzi's in crypto, like BitConnect and shit like that were doing exactly that. I signed my friend up, right? I got fucking point whatever Bitcoin for every sign up.
Goddamn.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, I've met people like that. Oh
yeah, and then they think that that's what crypto is because the good and the bad, unfortunately. But mostly people talk about the bad. Should I get all my Kuji through Sonar? Rem, I mean, are you more of a phone user or what? Like, because if you're more of a phone guy, some people don't even have a laptop. So if you don't have a laptop, if you have a laptop, I would honestly just use Kepler Wallet with Kuji. If you don't, I would use Sonar. And because Sonar is still in beta, but it's still pretty clean, man. But you just can't do all the things you can do in Kepler. So I like Kepler more.
Yeah, I would like. So Sonar isn't a web wallet, right? It's only cell phone.
Yeah, it's only mobile. Yeah.
If they add.
Oh wait, I think I'm wrong about that now because they actually I always see it now, but I never do anything about it.
Okay.
Look. If I wait, Blue, could your app?
Escape Borrow is at 78. Wow, that's pretty good.
If I go here, yeah, see, switch to Sonar, so they have it on here now.
Okay, you can.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's so sick. Yeah, Josh P. Escape Borrow rate 78% tonight. Interest rate, dude. Dude. You want to know why people are coming into Kuji right now?
But then
the stable coin plays are wild on Kuji right now.
It was. What made Anchor so attractive was that you could do that and you could risk a lot by doing that, but you could also play it safe by just, putting your UST in and
stake it
and getting 20% just for putting in your UST.
Yep.
I don't know if Kuji has anything like that.
Yeah, if they're doing it, but the Coinbase Wallet, they're using Coinbase Wallet, bro. Coinbase Wallet is different, right? Because you're getting ERC20 Kuji. It's not the same thing. Look. My producer does that. Kenny abandoned us. It's fine. That's what my producer Mark did. He just does his own thing. I can tell him a million times to do it this certain way. He's like, oh, but I got it on Coinbase Wallet. And I'm like, great, Mark. I don't give a fuck, dude. You do your thing. Doesn't matter. He's made so much money on me. It doesn't matter. So I agree with him. Yeah, I don't blame you. You get the anchor itch. I mean, dude, I don't blame you. It was fun. It was so fun. Okay, another thing too, if everybody, I told you guys already, but I really want to reiterate this before I get to the first question. Because I see this everywhere in all of crypto. I see this everywhere. If everybody knows about it, you're too late, right? You're too late. Don't be that guy who's like, oh, I'm buying the thing everyone else bought like 6 months ago during the bleed. Because we bought the bleed here. So we have, the gains even during the dips. We have the gains, right? Don't be the guy who's like, well, I'm going to get this because everyone seems to be talking about it right now. Like Solana, Ripple, Cardano. It doesn't mean they're not going up. It just means that the game is different, dude. The game is different. And really look at things that haven't pumped as much, right? Like there's something that everyone in this game calls the rotation, right? Where you basically take a certain amount of money, like here's Chainlink, right? 200% in a year, right? Some people would say, take this, rotate it into another thing. And like, that's how you can start to stack multiples. But it's always rich guys I know who do that. It's so much more difficult to do that with a small amount of money. So we stay away from that. We do more aggressive plays, small amount of money, into things that I feel are safer because they're revenue positive, like Woo, right? And Woo has been solid for us. Here you go, 100% on the year, right? It's been performing really well. It was just 50 cents, not even a month ago, barely. And yeah, we have all the reasons on the hood to know why we think we're in a great spot with it. So something like this, I put in 70 G's. I'm only up like 11K on it tonight, but that's my mainstay play, right? And as always, I show you guys what I've actually done. I'm fully transparent. Unlike a lot of tuber scum, they talk about every fucking single coin in the universe and make it sound like they bought all of them. No, here's my fucking portfolio. I do
I'm back.
my Woo stack, my Kuji stack. You're back? Awesome. Here's my Zephyr stack where I'm getting killed, I guess, to the tune of not even $2,000, but like it doesn't mean it's fun. It's just fine. I'm happy with my Zephyr stack, honestly.
Dude, Zeph. Oh, it's back at $17. Hey.
It was just like $20, like just the other day.
It was.
Just yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
So, but yeah, who knows with Zeph, right? Like, who knows? We don't even know who the dev team is.
Nope. Dude, Zeph makes me go, dude, it's fucking sleepy. Serious.
Yeah,
Sleepy
it
coin.
makes me fall fucking asleep for sure, bro.
Yeah.
I finally have a ledger, Steve, but he keeps telling me to make my own words. That's supposed to give me 24 words. I have the S plus. No, you're doing something wrong, bro.
Wait.
You're trying to recover a wallet. You don't say recover a wallet. Say new wallet. That's what you're doing wrong. That's
There
why I
you
would
go.
say that. You're fine though.
Man knows. The man knows.
Yeah. So you hit the wrong thing when you were setting it up, right? If you want to just be like nice and safe about it, just go ahead and type the wrong thing multiple times and it'll do a factory reset. And then you can start from one in case you're worried about it if you're paranoid. So, Kenny, what's that to your left there, my friend?
Some toys, sirs.
Oh, toys in a tub, I guess.
Yep, it's Hot Wheels bins. We just brought them in from the shed.
Hot Wheels bins.
Yep, you got Hot Wheels tracks right there, sirs.
How big we talking? How many loops we talking here?
Let's see. Well, I got one of them in there. It does one loopy loop.
One shit.
And
That's
actually, I
big.
have 4 loops. You got 4 loops in there.
Not to brag,
It's got
Jesus,
4
dude.
Yeah, dude, it's got 4 little loopy loops.
Women watch this, dude. Come on, take it easy over there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also
Jesus.
play Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Yes, sirs, dude. It's a
I don't know.
video game. You can play. You can drive your Hot Wheels in a video game, sirs. Race. It's actually pretty sick.
It's kind of sick. It sounds like it's definitely Unleashed.
It's super sick.
Okay, our first question tonight comes from Chad, who says, do the Niners win by 30 points or 40 points in the Super Bowl next year? Cope harder, Chad. Cope harder. I, of course, bet $1,200 on the Chiefs to win it, money line, for me and the JK boys. Unbelievable victory. We knew we were going to win the whole time. You know,
Dude, I
undoubtedly.
heard those Bay Area boys are fucking salty though.
Dude, they're, oh my God. Have you seen them like breaking screens and shit? It's amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Niners fans, I have to say, are a very entertaining bunch. Juan Shank says, blessed by hashtag blessed by crypto Jesus, hashtag bless you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Peter Sun says, looking forward. If I were to use MetaMask and Uniswap in 2023, will I receive tax documents from both in 2024? You don't receive them. No, you have to go to Coinly and load and like tell them what you did. Write down what you're doing when you're doing it. It helps you so much at tax time. Dark says, what's your long-term plan with crypto starting with this run with Wukuji? Yeah, for me, Wukuji, I'm taking what the market gives me. I have really nice stacks of it, as you can see here. I actually have a little more than this now because I've been staking, but I have to report that too. Also, my tax guy watches Crypto Corner. I taught him about crypto, so like I'm not getting away with anything. I report all this shit. Look, I am going to take profits on Kuji when I'm in a couple hundred thousands on this. I put in $8,000. Not bad, right? Up 33K tonight. Look, with Woo, I'm expecting $4 each. I think that's actually pretty conservative because of how Woo has become such a player and how they pump volume is wild. I think that's a fairly conservative play, but I set myself up for this. Look, I have 200,000 Woo. So, like,
yeah,
we don't need it to be crazy, do we? I don't need Woo to go to $50, right?
Dude, I'd be happy Kuji at 20 and Woo at 2. I'd be happy, to be honest.
Same. It's not like we have to wait for the maximum. Like when I say Woo 4, I say that based on community sentiment. Looking at community sentiment, the way that other people are gauging these projects, the way that they're pricing these projects, I go, yeah, I think that's possible. But I don't need it. That's the point. Right. Yes, Woo at 4 technically would make me a millionaire just, I think, pretty much easily. Right? 196. I have 197 now. 197, 500, let's say, times 4. Yeah, just about. So this with Kuji going up at the same time, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if it's like 197, 500 times fucking 3. Oh no! Oh no! I only 600 grand.
Yeah, dude, you can't retire.
Oh, right? Like, who cares?
Sure, if you're working.
Yeah, right. Sure. You know, and then I have even more firepower for the next run when I do it again, because I do it every fucking time, right? So but again, folks, you have to measure it out. Between Woo and Kuji, how well am I going to do, right? And if you look again back here at the cycle, a lot of people are going to be waiting even longer than I am. Right?
Yeah. Just because they are so fixed in their belief that the cycle is going to continue to 2025 that even if they hit 7 figures in their folio, they're like, we're still early because the cycle is going to keep going until 2025.
I see it all the time. I saw it last time with me too. So like, but last time, dude, how do you not just fucking take the win, right? So that's the
right.
Whole, so like, just take the win. You turned 28 grand into $1.2 million. Is that not good enough? Apparently not. Right. So, you know, and I'm not being irrational towards trauma on this run. I am merely just saying I learned something from last run. Right. I promise you. It's just that. Yes, Danma, absolutely. The net Bitcoin floor will be higher than the previous all-time high after the Bitcoin ETF. We will never, in my opinion, ever see Bitcoin at 30,000 ever again. Period. Exclamation point.
Wait, at 37,000 you said?
30,000.
Oh, 37. Oh, okay, yeah, 30,000.
30,000. Never going to happen again. Per the cycle. Not me, per the cycle, but I believe that because of the cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, never going to happen again. You'll never see, especially 20,000. I see a lot of the bears posting that constantly, nonstop, fucking circle jerking each other off about it. Never going to happen, dude. You're never getting your 12,000, 15,000, 18,000. You lose, deal with it. Good day, sir. You guys suck at this shit. It's not my fault. You only read one fucking way.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen unless there's like something that happens with the global economy, like a huge recession.
Yeah, absolutely. Outliers exist. That could happen.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. The COVID flash crash, right? That happened.
Yep.
This is not an independent asset to risk.
Right. A lot of people are anticipating a recession to happen. Who knows when?
Yeah.
Could already be in one.
You know, Robert Kiyosaki's been betting on recession every fucking year since I think you and I have been alive.
Right.
So,
and then occasionally he's right when there actually is one.
Yeah, but he's my favorite bit about him is like him and Michael Burry have bet on 20 of the last 4 bear markets or whatever it is. Like, like, come on, dudes, chill out.
It's interesting because looking at, this is kind of a little off topic, but looking at the jobs numbers, for example, because a lot of people look at jobs numbers for a recession indicator, but there's been more federal jobs created historically than ever. So they're propping up those numbers by creating more Fed jobs than actual private sector jobs. People getting
Makes sense.
hired on non-Fed payrolls. So the unemployment numbers are really good, but that's because federal jobs just keep getting printed out. They're hiring at the IRS. You go to USA Jobs, look at all the openings to work for the fucking IRS, dude.
Bro, I never seen our Uncle Rocky happier than when the day he told us he's working for the Feds. He's a Fed.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Uncle Rocky was thrilled because he's like, now I get like guaranteed vacations. I barely have to work compared to what I used to have to do, and I get fucking my checks are guaranteed no matter what happens. I can go. It's almost like you're in the military where you can go in, get an auto loan even for like whatever it is because they're going to guarantee you're good. You got a govy job, right? That's what he constantly said. I got a govy job.
So now they're handing out govy jobs, dude. You get it as long as you're not a fucking criminal. Like basically, you have a good shot at getting one. But yeah, that's. I mean, who knows as far as like where we're headed? But just kind of got to look at the data. And as far as a recession, I still think one is likely. It could be that we're just kind of kicking the can along the road until next year, but we'll see.
I think it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know enough about the macros in that environment to know. I just know about crypto, and for me, it's just an unrealized gold asset that is being adopted on a global scale, and that's where our edge is, and that's all I can control. So, see what happens. Wilson Yang says, "I've been given advice to set my own exit strategies. Yes, you should, based on you, because nobody knows your financials, bro. So, like, if you're going to get in with a certain amount, you're going to risk a certain amount." Who knows how much is going to change your life? Only you do. It's not corny around here. This is like how we do it. Is it good theoretically to say that when Woo hits 3, I take 70% out and ride the wave until 4 with the rest? If taking 70% out meets a goal that you set for yourself, like, hey, Steve, when I got into crypto, I wanted to have enough to get a down payment for the house. That's one of the things I hear the most, right? So, like, if you got there, and taking that 70% out gets you the down payment on the house, and you don't do that, you're going to be upset with yourself if it goes the other way. Why didn't you just down the ball? You had the game in hand, right?
Yep.
And then do maybe what Kenny and I are doing, which is like we're going to take fucking 90% out. I think by November-ish, we'll see what happens. Take what the market gives you. Right. And then leave runners in case we're wrong and it goes up for another 6 months, like what happened last time. Because Luna went up for another 6 months post Bitcoin, basically topping out.
Yeah.
So maybe we're that right again, right?
Maybe.
Okay, DRX says, how do I join the Discord? Yeah, membership tab of the Sticky Patreon page. Thank you, Dark, for answering that. Hypeku nailed it. Says, hey, Steve, I'm trying to wrap my head around the timeline you suggested on exiting the market. Based on length of past cycles, this cycle should end at around the 2025 mark, 47 months from November 2022, like in my macro photo. Yes. I opened the show with this. May I know why you're recommending to exit by the end 24? Because I don't need more, bro. I'm at 130 grand tonight. I did the work during the bear, right? I bought the bleed hard.
I mean, take what the market gives you, right? If 2020, if it's November and Woo is still at 50 cents, are you going to exit?
Right.
Right. Yeah. Like it just depends on what.
And we're still up on our DCA, so we exit and we're not like crying about it. We wish we got more, but that's
right.
Take what the market gives you.
I'm asking you if in November, if Woo is like 60 cents, would you exit or would you continue holding?
Well, it depends on what Bitcoin's doing.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin is at like 250,000 and Woo is at 60 cents, like, no, I'm not exiting. No, actually, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not doing it. No chance in hell, actually. But yeah, Israel says I'd kill myself, sir.
I was joking about that yesterday in Discord.
I mean, that is not going to happen, but it's just it's a great way to use like an extreme as an example of why, it's not just a 1-to-1 answer.
Marlon, you gotta.
What percentage should I keep after pulling profits? You got to come up with that plan for yourself, my brother.
Yeah, that's.
You got to sit down and say, this is how much Marlon needs to be in the game for the next run because, like, now you know, right? Now you know Crypto Corner is not some full of shit place. We turn a small amount of money into a big amount of money every time. People hear a lot of success stories, shitloads of success stories. We've made millionaires. We have 29 people now who have hit $100,000 on this particular cycle that I know of. Those are the people who reached out to me and let me know. So, like, you know, the multiples are there, but you have to. How do you determine what is an amount that you can risk next time? Because, dude, we bet on Rubik too, and we were wrong, right? But thankfully, we got out of Rubik before it actually was a detriment to our stock. We actually made money on Rubik. But if we held it this whole time, and we were the meme of the corner coming in 5 months ago and saying, "Hey, are we still in Rubik?" You got killed. You didn't pay attention. You got killed. And that's going to happen with Woo. It's going to happen with Coochie. We're going to be literally murdering Nick nonstop in Grand Theft Auto 6, joy on our faces, right? Our wives are like, why are you buying all these shark cards? And we're like, because we need to buy more airstrikes so we can kill Nick, right? And then your wife's like, okay, that's fine. You made so much money in crypto, that's fine. And then there's going to be people coming to Crypto Corner Discord going, hey, are we, how do I buy Woo? And you're like, hey, how do I sell my Woo? I have my Woo stack and it's down 88%.
Yeah.
How do I sell my Woo stack? And we're like, where the fuck have you been, dude? And then I feel guilty because I'm a fucking Catholic. So I sit there and feel guilty and punish myself. And I don't need to. I shouldn't. But I will. Because it's what I do. But it's your fault. You didn't pay attention. Fuck you. Why is it on me? But it will be on me. God put it on me. I put it right on my shoulder right here. I do. I put it right there every time. It's fine. It's how I wish I could make all of you win. I wish I could. I can't. I got to learn that. Anthony Lee's been teaching me that. It's taken years, but it's not easy. Fuck.
Don't
All right.
repent, you piece
Hey,
of
fuck
shit.
you, Nick. All right. And see, Nick is here. I knew it. I knew I felt bad vibes.
Yep.
What's the plan after November? We're going to play Grand Theft Auto 6 until the cows come home, dude.
Nah, dude. Well, I mean, GTA 6 is that's 2025, sirs.
Yeah, well, it was in like a month.
Wait, what are you talking about? It was 2025. The year 2025 is what it's.
Yeah, it's in like a month after that. Who gives a shit? It's like a month and a half.
We can't kill Nick until that fucking game comes out.
We'll find ways to kill Nick and other things. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Look, Kenny, I'm learning from dancers. A broken watch is right twice a day, okay?
Sure.
Sometimes even a fucking dumb dancer who literally dances for money and has men and women pay him to dance around the stage is right about some things sometimes. By the way, he says hi tonight. He was actually with me a couple hours ago. He says hi.
Okay. Tell him I say hi, man.
No, this is not the same Nick from JK News, right? That Nick is an awesome Nick. Everyone loves him. He doesn't work at an auto dealership and fall asleep under vehicles and not work all day. The Nick from JK News works, does things, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't a piece of shit. Isn't,
not someone who we want to kill in GTA 6.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Right. Although I will say Nick was pretty cool during the Super Bowl bet because Chad was being a Niners bitch. And I did make me for 24 hours call armistice with Nick and say, hey, dude, I'm going to lay off the fuck Nick for 24 hours straight. And I did.
Oh, that's cool.
Credit to me.
Wow.
Credit to me.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. 25 is the year of fucking it. I'm only planning to put 1.5K or 2K TBH because it's all I can afford right now. But I'm excited to see what happens with the run. Let's go, Wilson.
Nice.
Dude, I wish you were here months ago, but it doesn't matter. Just get your position in. Don't worry about the price. Just get your position in, right? It's about the position, not the price. Until the halving. After the halving, all bets are off, right? You got 63 days till the halving right now, right? 63 days, 1 hour, 49 minutes, 59 seconds. Then it's going to be prices, not just position. Right? Even if you're new, it's like, well, fuck. Well, I mean, where have you been? But like, if you're new, you're just here to basically accumulate your stack for the next part of the run, which the cycle really will take a couple years from now. You're getting your nest egg rolling almost like a snowball down a hill just to get it started, right? It's just respectable. It's fine, but that's what your plan needs to be. You're not here to retire.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you're doing crazy shit, fucking trying to catch up with us, and we don't do that ever.
Yeah. and just like realize, like with, I mean, obviously none of this is financial advice, obviously, right? But like if you put money, like all your money in something like Zephyr, versus like Kuji and Woo,
Oh yeah.
you're a lot more likely to see that 2K go to fucking $100. So like just be prepared for that if you do decide to make that move, which is why, it's, diversification is important, but don't fucking diversify into 20 different coins with 2K.
Exactly. Please don't do that.
Yeah. We got the mainstays.
Diversification is the biggest meme in crypto. Please, and in finance. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Find amazing projects that everyone's missing and buy the share of them as much as you can responsibly, and you'll do much better than the people who, I have 30 coins and I put fucking $25 into each one. Fuck you, dude. You suck. Reform. Get help. Go to rehab. You have a problem.
Yeah.
Dark says, can you explain how to buy Kuji? I got stuck on step 3 of your tutorial on Discord. I initiate IBC transfer and nothing happens after I approve on Kepler. Yeah, dude, you're fucking up on gas. You're being too greedy. You're hitting all. Remember, you need to have some atoms left over. So if like you're doing like 8.9 atoms, right? For example, and you're trying to bridge that over to Kuji atoms, do like 8.5 atoms, for example, and then settle the transaction. It'll work. Let me know if you're having a problem after that.
Yep. Gas in the tank, always.
You got to have gas in the tank. Exactly. Or you can't get where you're going. Diana says, hey, Steve, great question. How do I buy, after I buy Kuji on MEXC, how do I transfer to Ledger? You send it to your Kepler Cosmos Hub wallet address. Dig it? You go here. No, fuck you. Right? You go to, no, fuck you. Down here.
Was the question Kuji or was it Zephyr?
They bought Kuji on MEXC and they want to get it under the Ledger. But first things first, you need to go here. You need to go to your top right, and you're going to say, I want to add wallet. And then you're going to say, I want to connect hardware wallet, right? And then you're going to add your Ledger. It's going to populate, and then you're going to click on your Cosmos Hub wallet deposit address. And if you have any questions, ask me in Crypto Corner Discord and at me, and I will have your back. Salem says, evening, Uncle Steve. Can you let me know the pros and cons of staking on WooX versus WooFi? It's the same thing. It's just with WooFi, you have self-custody.
Yep.
Yeah, it's super easy to use WooX on your phone. I mean, go with your own preference, dude. Also, I heard you say KYC is fucked, but in the UK, they now enforce it for all exchanges, Binance, KuCoin, MEXC, even WooX. I have to submit driving license or passport to buy crypto.
Yep.
I believe you, dude. Yeah, I mean, KYC sucks, dude. It sucks, but look, we're reporting our shit anyway. Like I said, my tax guy watches Crypto Corner. I show you guys my wallet, what I'm doing. I report everything I'm doing. So it's not the biggest deal. It's just a pain in the ass to do KYC and like have your driver's license out there. So I get why people are uncomfortable with that, and I am too often. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, WooFi has been awesome. I was just like I said, I was talking to Anthony Lee 4 hours ago, and he's like, dude, like I think we're making just as much on WooFi as we were on WooX. And I was like, yeah, I think it's more. So Kenny,
juicy. What's up?
Have I kept you too long?
No, I'm good for another like 10-ish minutes if that's cool.
Okay, sick. Why don't you talk to? I gotta go to John. Why don't you share your screen? Talk about Kenny Corner this week. Are you gonna do it? Or are you gonna rug?
I'm gonna do it.
Hell yeah.
You ain't never playing your fucking Pirate Game series.
What's that?
I said you're never playing your fucking Pirate Game series.
That's what you think, dude. I'm gonna have a fucking macaw on my shoulder. He's gonna be going, arr!
Nah, dude. You're gonna buy that fucking parrot. You're not ever gonna do it.
Oh, I don't think so,
You're
dude.
gonna do it is when I rug. That's the only said.
Well, that you just told Crypto Corner I'm gonna do it then. Awesome. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, dude. All right. Okay. So you can come join me on.
Tell them what Kenny Corner is real quick too. Don't forget, there's new people. Okay.
Yeah. So Kenny Corner is on Thursdays at Twitch TV/KG Moneyman. I plan on expanding to YouTube too, so I'll be also broadcasting on YouTube. But I'll drop a link in the Discord as always, as far as where to stream. But I basically talk about on my show. I talk about the macroeconomics as far as not just Bitcoin, but I look at traditional stocks like the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. You know, the big ones, right? The ones that all these investors watch. As far as like how the market is trending. So I look at that. I also I'm looking at different indicators. Like my whole thesis has been, we've been talking about it for almost the last 2 years. Been talking about how you know, the Fed, when they are on a rate hike campaign, 9 times out of 10 they cause a recession that is pretty bad to the markets. A couple of the times it's been really terrible to the markets, but the other few times it's caused, you know, pullbacks. But you know, I looking at those indicators, and I show you that I'm not just like talking out of my ass. I show you the different data points that you can look at, just so you can see. You know, you can see that, you know, hey, like there are a bunch of indications that suggest that we're heading toward a recession. Whereas if you go on the mainstream media, you see the news, some people will say that, oh yeah, recession's incoming, or you also see, oh yeah, soft landing, the Fed averted a recession. So it just kind of gives you actual perspective and looking at what these people are actually looking at. So, but yeah, I go over that. I also look at crypto too. I don't just focus on stocks. I look at crypto. Yeah, that's generally what I talk about. And you know, you can always hop in the comment section and get me to say whatever you want, pretty much. If you trick me into saying it, that's what people typically do, is they trick me into saying very silly things. So join the Kenny Corner for not legal financial advice. It's actually not legal, not financial advice. That's what I should have said. Because it's not financial advice at all. When GameStream, it has to be $2 at the very fucking minimum for a game stream. I'm in the wage cage every day. I got a wage. I just got home from work like an hour and a half ago. Oh shit, no, it's not illegal. It's not financial advice. It's what it is. Don't clip it. Don't clip it, guys. Just don't. I made a mistake, okay? It's not financial advice. And I'll show that in the fucking courtroom where I said it wasn't financial advice. Damn it. But, I mean, you can look at here. This is something that, you know, Steve's been looking at. It's too late. Dude, it ain't too fucking late, serious. I already said it wasn't financial advice earlier in the video. So, I'm pretty much all set. Like, whatever. So, Your Honor, my client said it was not financial advice. So, that's right. It is a deep fake. 100%. God. These guys, man. They're just trying to get me in all sorts of trouble. Seriously.
Dude, that seems to be the game.
It is. That's the game, man.
Are you cool with the game?
I'm cool with it, dude.
All right.
Just can't believe it. How dare they?
Yeah, they're trying to get you good, man.
They're out for fucking blood.
They're trying to cancel a guy who lives in Missouri who, like, you know, works for an IT company.
Yeah, like what the hell is your guys' problem?
A father of fucking 3 kids, like,
cut me a break.
Trying to make his way in Missouri, dude. That's not enough for these people. They try to destroy everybody they see.
Yep, dude. They just want me buried in the fucking ground. That's it.
They want your own kids spitting on you as they go by.
Yeah.
Saying, I heard you said OWU. That's fucked up.
Yep. Oh, I heard you gave illegal financial advice. That's a little oofy right there.
Yeah. You destroyed a man's life.
Yep. God. Oh, man.
Kenny Corner at 7? At 7 or at 6?
It's at 9:00 p.m.
My
Central
time.
Standard Time. Everybody always says, oh, hey, fucking rug. And it's like 8 p.m. my time. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that's because Crypto Corner's early now because of you. It's your fault.
That's true. It is my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
But it feels
Crypto Corner's
good,
an hour
dude.
early.
You get it done a little bit earlier. It feels nice, man. You know what I mean?
I don't care. I'm a creature of the night anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's true. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm a wagey, so.
Yeah, you're a wager boy.
So,
So stupid.
but I mean, there's one thing we haven't discussed yet. Maybe we can touch on this.
Yeah, let's do it.
If you have any more questions.
No, go for it. I do, but yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. It's just, I mean, we talked about this in the Discord, but Bitcoin dominance, this plays into the
Oh
cycle
yeah, I
quite a
mean
bit.
this is actually really beautiful for us. It's like a spring that's basically being depressed right now.
Right.
And when it pops, it's going to be unbelievable for us.
Yeah. So when Bitcoin dominance goes up like this means that Bitcoin is rallying against everything. It's the most dominant coin in the market,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then when it's going down like this, it's when it's weakening against the market, and altcoins are raising in value. So whenever you see big spurts like this where it goes down, that's typically going to be like an alt season where you see altcoins rally pretty hard. So just to give you an example, like the altcoin season we had in 2017, you see Bitcoin dominance went from 95% all the way down to like 35%, which is the lowest it's ever been.
And that was when me, by the way, I had my best day in crypto at that point.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
$250,000 day.
Yeah. So that's
during that. That's how aggressive it could be. It could be fucking bananas.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about, I did a $20,000 investment, and it went up. What I bought did so well. I was at $250,000 in a day.
God, that's so nuts.
That was OMG, dude. That was fucking awesome.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's just one alt season right there, and then you have like a pullback.
You were there. I was at your house.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
I was at your mom-in-law's house.
You're showing it to everybody.
It was fucking awesome. I was shaking. I was shaking from head to toe. It was insane.
I remember, man.
Yeah.
And I was only like at like 40K or whatever, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You put nothing in.
I put 8K. In.
Yeah. You're at 40, and like that was like, dude, we had just gotten going. Really, you were like 5 months in, I think, barely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty early in. That was a crazy alt season. This was nuts. Like this
was nuts, man.
Fucking nuts. Oh. Compared to this, because this is alt season and the 2017 bull market.
Yeah.
This is like a mini alt season we had before the halving.
Yep.
This is in 2019. Yep. This is the 2020. Well, you had this and then like this too.
Yeah. All that.
Yeah. 2020 bull market right
That's
here.
the most money I ever made in my life.
Yeah. And then now here we are, 2022, 2023, 2024. And
so the beauty of this is the Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin dominance has risen, and so have our coins, right? That's the beauty of this, is because we are buying the bleed. I can't recommend buying the bleed enough. It's maybe the thing I would say to people the most is that we aggressively just kept on buying the bleed, and it was annoying. I was a therapist for fucking 20 months here, just making sure everyone just did the damn thing every week. But, the people who did are the people who are crushing it. And thank God you did.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it's good. Right now, if Bitcoin dominance keeps going up, that means altcoins will, it'll continue to go up against altcoins, which means altcoins will be rallying that hard against Bitcoin. But when it finally goes down, like what you see here, that's when the money is made. Like that's where the big money's made. So yeah, it's been going up, and we've already made some pretty good money. So like you said,
dude,
it's
we positioned ourselves so well for this run. It's honestly awesome.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see, because I know this run is playing out to be different from the last run. So I'm kind of curious to see how this chart plays out. But
it'll be interesting when we do the postmortem of this cycle, because we will.
Yeah. It's going to be different. I know that. I know it's going to be very different than this. It's going to be different from this. It's going to be different from the last two cycles. I'm just kind of curious.
I'm betting on it, dude. I'm trying to get out earlier. So exactly. Yeah. Can't fuck up the exit. Exactly, Ape. So why wait for it, right? Why not exit earlier than most people think? That's the game this time. And I'm using a pretty sound way of judging that, like I showed you guys earlier. Okay. Real quickly before Kenny goes, I want to talk about next question comes from Etsy, who says, what's your thoughts on ERC 404? Kenny, have you heard of ERC 404?
No.
Okay. Is that level of volatility nothing new in the NFT space? Thanks so much. All right. So ERC 404, I have to say, credit to the devs. That's one of the worst names I've ever heard about. It immediately makes everyone think there's an error.
404 area.
So like, what a dumb fucking thing to title something that you're trying to do a new thing with. And that's actually cool. It's actually really cool what they did with ERC 404. Why are you calling it ERC FUKT? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Dumb dev move. As always, devs are so fucking stupid. I can't even believe it. I love devs. They're so smart at the underlying shit. They're so fucking stupid at branding. It's unbelievable. It's just another moment of just dev stupidity that I can't even believe is actually happening in front of my eyes, but it is. So what is ERC 404? Basically, they're trying to reimagine NFTs, right? So, like, the idea that you have to buy an NFT right now and you have it on, like, OpenSea, you're waiting for someone else to buy it, and then you take it, from wherever it's at to your wallet. This basically creates its own layer 2, which, yes, removes itself from the security of Ethereum, right? You don't have the same level of security that way, but they're basically making an all-in-one powerhouse way of moving NFTs around, right? So, like, you buy the NFT, you can just instantly fucking dump it. You can like move it around as much as you like in that environment. Let me here real quick. Let me pull up. I found a great little thread about this with some interesting, I think, alpha about this particular topic. One memento.
Alpha, huh?
Little alpha there, bud. Okay, so yeah, here we go. ERC 404. Right? They go ERC 20 combined with ERC 721. Again, worst name ever. Coins have this allows for coins to be fungible and non-fungible properties, fractional ownership of NFTs, NFTs to be sold immediately on a DEX, a solution to the NFT liquidity problem, and more. Which is just what everyone's encountering right now. In the past, like, fucking 2 years, basically. NFTs have no liquidity because it's just part of a bubble. And then having fractional ownership of NFTs is something that Woo has been working on as well. We've been talking about that for a couple weeks now. ERC 404s, you can, when you buy a token, an NFT is minted. When you sell a token, your NFT is burned. When you transfer one token, your NFT is burned. You don't need Blur or OpenSea. You can now buy or sell an NFT at a floor price on DEXs immediately. For example, Pandora, right? Pandora is like the number one on this platform, right? Pandora has been like, I don't know if you saw this one, Kenny. It's kind of been talked about a lot as far as price action. Like, they basically came out, they said, hey, we have 10,000 tokens. Pandora. There it is.
Share your screen.
Okay. Oopies. I didn't share my screen. Okay.
Oopies.
Oopie. Hold on.
Dude, that's like what my kid says.
Does he say oopie?
Yeah, dude. That's like, what my daughter says.
10,000 Pandora. 21,000 per, right? It just came out. Like, this is the whole chart. So when it came out, it was like 4Gs.
Oh, wow.
Pant, right? Unlike Jupiter, which came out and damped hard, right? When everyone knows about it, you're too late. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. You're a normie. Deal with it. Not a silver platter, actually. Your guy dumped on your head. Deal with it. Doesn't mean it won't pump later, but it wasn't a silver platter. Your guy dumped on you. Deal with it. Okay, this is not the same thing. This is something that came out, and a lot of people said, wow, this has a lot of value. Oh, this is very interesting. Not something where everyone's like, everyone's heard of this already. Oh, wow, it already has a lot of value. Everyone knows about it. I can't wait to dump the fucking shit out of it because they're giving it away. No shit. Okay, so yeah, Pandora came out. They've done very well in the first month, right? And this is what they're talking about: 10,000 supply of Pandora. The first ERC 404, native liquidity fractionalization for non-fungible tokens or NFTs. For each token held, addresses receive one replicate from the corresponding NFT collection. This innovation enables persistent liquidity and semi-fungibility for all assets within the collection. Right? So if you hold one of these tokens, you hold one of these NFTs, right? That's the idea. So that allows for it's just a different way of doing NFTs that I don't think anyone's thought about before.
So if I trade like the token to somebody else, do they also get the NFT? It's attached to it, or
they get the replicant NFT, and I believe it burns the NFT when you trade it for the coin.
okay, so it burns the original NFT and they get
Yes.
the replica.
It captures the value through the token.
Got it. Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
I will say this though: the NFTs themselves have been, it's just like same old, really.
Yeah. Just art.
Yeah, it's just but like, look, it has a value. It will become its own thing when the NFT market starts to bubble again. You could argue it already is here. There's a 4X and shit, but like, dude, this ain't shit really, like, right? Like, for the type of volumes that we're talking about here, like $53 million, like we know that NFTs have been fucking, one project has said that before. So like,
Yeah.
It's just so early. But like I've said, I've told people, we're pre NFT bubble season. I think March will be that. I really do. I think that I think that springtime will be like the NFT resurgence time per the cycle. So something like this is interesting to track, right? And I'm just getting into this. Another one that this cat talks about that I found interesting is this one called Maid Sweepers. You're gonna like this, Kenny. It looks like Street Fighter 2 bitches, but like they're just sweeping. That's it.
Oh, dude, it's kind of cute.
Kind of cute, right? $65, And hey, who doesn't like spending a lot of money on a worthless JPEG that doesn't do much more than corners? I don't think not a lot of people.
There's not I think they all love it.
I think we all love it. And look at how cute that is. You got a little tail or something. I don't know what that's about, but
fucking furries.
That's
God.
pretty great, right? We like
Yay.
that.
Yay, furries.
But hey, what's the most valuable one? This is going to scare me. I don't think I've seen this before. So let's see. High to low. Oh, I'm really scared. How kinky is this going to be? Okay, she just has another tail. Okay.
Just another tail.
Oh, they have ears too, though. Look at
dude,
that.
Furries.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh
furries.
shit! Look at this bitch.
Oh, dude, that's a snake. That's not a
She got
fucking
an alligator.
furry. Dude, that's like that fucking alien human hype. That's like a fucking chimera, man.
That's a chimera.
That's chimeras.
That's a chimera.
Yeah.
In the human hybrids, WEF platform. Yeah. Okay. So here you go, guys. I don't know. Check it out if you want to.
Sigh unzips. Oh god. See,
Yeah.
bro, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I fucking told you, dude. People are doing stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't get it though. I really don't get it. Yeah. Look, I'm happy to paste this. Talk about ERC 404s. I still think it's the worst name I've ever seen in crypto.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ, fucking devs, like just anything. Call it anything. ERC 69 is way better.
Yeah, 696.
Yeah, what's ERC 404 is like, oh no, it's over immediately in my brain. Like branding wise, it's like, okay, it's over.
Yeah.
Here it doesn't work.
Pretty shitty.
So weird how devs.
But, yeah, could do really well though.
Yeah, no, I mean that's I think not going to be a problem. I think, but like I said, the risks are there, right? So you have to worry about the tech. It's not using the same layer one security, right? Root layer security as Ethereum. Yeah. It's on its own chain.
Yep.
Right. So it's you're leaving the root chain onto the second layer.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. See, it's not an official Ethereum standard. They bypassed the traditional EIP process, making it extremely innovative, but also as risk. Duh. And yeah, there was a previous ERC 404 inspired by Emerald. It failed because of an exploit, probably insider exploit, right? So similar to Rubik, but everyone shits on Rubik. But it's like, dude, they literally had a dev try to exit funds, but it's fine. So you never know. Is that a fair evaluation of that, right? And they say the first implementation of ERC 404 introduced an experiment with 10,000 tokens corresponding NFTs. Is now the market leader, first mover, Most revolutionary project where holders are even getting airdrops from other 404 projects. It's revolutionary, basically a killer of the traditional NFT marketplace system. The market doesn't agree yet, but okay, that's fine. You can predict that. I don't blame you. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're doing a hot fucking thread. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's where he talks about Made Sweepers, which is where I've learned about it for the first time. And then they have this other one called Defrogs, and this one's actually on base, apparently. Or no, I think this one's on base. Yeah, this one's on base.
Cool.
It's like there's some Coinbase rumors about this. Yeah.
Yes, it's Coinbase rumors.
Yeah, Coinbase rumors. Yeah, this one is the PFP one. So this is all the JPEGs, and this is the PFPs. How funny is that? Fucking ridiculous. We live in a ridiculous world.
Yeah.
Monarch is gamified iteration. So guess what they're trying to do? Go figure. They have a bunch of dragons.
Oh.
Are you ready? Red again, Kenny?
No more.
He says, in conclusion, ERC 404 represents a paradigm shift in NFTs. I don't disagree. I don't know that I disagree with that. If it has users, it created fractionalization, removes the need for NFT marketplaces. That's true. You can just hold the token and do whatever you want with it. That's cool as fuck to me. Like you can hold the NFT token, right, and then do whatever you want with it. Like you don't have to take your token, then bridge it to the platform, and then sell it. You can just sell it.
Yeah.
Right. So open your mind to that.
Yeah.
All right. So that kind of gives you an idea. If you have any questions, let me know. But that's basically the whole jam on that. Chili Fest says, hey, my favorite German boy, Steve, 100% German boy. Do you mind going over the cycle based on the Bitcoin alt season? I did that. What can we expect to look for in terms of current Bitcoin trajectory corresponding alt season? Did that pretty well, I think. Do you agree, Kenny, or no?
Yeah, I mean, what price do you expect Bitcoin to go to?
Yeah, I mean, I think Bitcoin could go to 120K, 200K, but I don't need it to. I'm out. I did too much work. I bought the bleed. Yeah. Not everyone will agree with me. Other people will be more right than me because they stayed in or whatever and got lucky, whatever. I didn't need to get lucky. I bought the bleed like a fucking religious zealot. So I'm going to pay myself this time for buying the bleed and not be an asshole.
Yes, sir.
Aaron Reeves says, hey, Steve, this is the last question. I understand the 4-year cycle, but not really at the same time. If there's a market need that Woo, for example, is fulfilling, why do we expect the price of it to fall all the way back down after a certain point, say November? If there's actual value in the project, I guess it's something about investing in crypto I don't really get yet. Yeah, it's just about risk on environments versus risk off. It's no different than that's like saying that right now the gaming industry right now is dealing with a lot of layoffs. Right? Shitloads of game developers are being laid off. Is the gaming industry less viable because of it? Right? There are shifting sands underneath everyone's feet as when it comes to the economics of this stuff. It doesn't mean it's less used. That's why I was just able to show you nobody was using Woo for a long time. And yes, we were dipped and all this stuff. Nobody was using is what people would say. But if you look under the hood, we made billions and billions of dollars during a bear market, right? So that's how we value things, and people have to catch up to how we value things. It's no different than what Warren Buffett does when he finds a great company that people are missing. He buys it, holds it, and then when it suddenly goes up in value, everyone goes, Warren Buffett, holy shit, what a move. And he's like, yeah, I just knew why everyone was missing it. It's the same idea in all avenues of finance. It's the same exact idea. I'm not baking the cake any differently. Very fundamental. You have to have eggs. You have to have flour. You have to have sugar. You have to have milk. You have to have butter. And we're doing it the same way. We're just doing it with crypto. And we have a little bit of an edge for now because we pay attention to the cycle. And everyone else seems to fucking miss it because they pay attention to some bullshit that nobody gives a fuck about and has no actual bearing on the market. And that's how we win and other people lose.
Yep, sirs.
Yes, sirs. So that's it. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for hanging the whole time, bud.
Yes, sirs. Of course.
Your angle's so odd.
Yeah, I'm charging my fucking headset.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm charging. So my power strip is right here, and I got
you gotta like me. For the
Yeah.
cord to reach your head, you got to lean.
Yeah, I don't have a long enough micro USB cord.
Jesus.
My micro
Get your
USB
life
cord is
figured out.
about 2 feet long.
Get your life figured out, dude.
Well, I know I need a longer micro USB cord.
Hey, maybe like don't buy, the Hot Wheels 7 loop-de-loops thing and buy a cord next time.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, because your kids are enjoying it so much, you put it in a fucking tub.
Yeah, dude. Well,
The kids just like loving it so hard that like you had to put it in a box.
yeah, we got to put it in a box, hide it so they don't leave it all over the fucking living room floor like our sister.
Well, that's fair. All right, that's a fair point. That's a very
That's
fair
it.
point.
That's why I
Okay.
do it.
I like that actually.
Keep it clean, so
I like
keep
that.
it nice and fucking
How long does it take to set up though? They got to spend 4 hours setting it up.
It doesn't take too long. No, because some of it's already like pre-built, so you just
Okay.
kind of bust it out and you put the stands up, and then you're good.
It just looks like a lot of pieces in there.
Well, there's a lot of loose pieces. Yeah, you gotta deal with that.
Yeah, you got to like
But yeah, hey, kids
really
gotta rebuild
focus
it.
up.
They gotta learn how to destroy something and rebuild. Rebuild.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to teach them, sir.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Just buy a cord for your headset, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
I can't. I will once Woo hits $1, then I'll fucking buy a cord. Like
So-
I'm gonna do a lot of shit when Woo hits $1. I'm gonna go
Okay.
visit you finally.
Fair.
I'm gonna take profits, and not necessarily this disorder too. I'm probably gonna take profits first, then I'll come visit you, then I'll buy a cord.
Okay. I like it. How much is the cord, by the way? Like $3.
I can't fucking afford it. Not until
Yeah,
Woo
I
hits
get it.
$1.
I get it. You got to dig a well.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
You
dude.
got to dig a well, right?
Sucks.
So you
I'm
can
trying
drink water in your new house when you build it.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to go to like a fucking Mennonite community and ask how much they can build a well for. Because good lord,
Hey, not bad.
yeah, man. Mennonites, you can get, no joke, a grass-fed New York strip out here for like $8. It's fucking.
But how long do you have to drive?
No, like
120 miles. That's it.
No,
120
15 minutes.
miles. It's
I
beautiful.
live in the heartland of the Mennonite community, sirs.
Okay.
I'm deeply embedded within their community.
Okay. So you spent $8 for this.
For a New York strip, it's grass-fed and it's good.
Okay. Have you done this?
I have.
All right.
Stressors. I'm just
All
telling you, it's untapped. It's a hidden gem out here, and I'm gonna be growing elderberry miners, and all of y'all are gonna be fucking.
All right. We got it, man.
All right.
I'm kidding.
I just want to make.
I got my elderberry miners coming. I got all this stuff coming. You guys are gonna see. You guys will see.
You're gonna see. You're gonna be begging.
You're gonna be begging if we could get on the ground floor. Dude, I actually want an elderberry miner now because I find it so funny that when somebody says, "What's an elderberry miner?" I go, "Oh, well, let me show you," and then I just show them a bush. It's just a bush, a bush that grows elderberries. That I
It's the
say I
original.
could resell these anytime I want. That's what Uncle Mark would say.
Yeah, they're the original miners. The
I
fuck?
can sell these anytime I fucking want to.
That's right.
That's Uncle Mark's style, dude. That's the only part of you that I've seen that's Uncle Mark. Uncle Marky.
Damn. Oh dang! Someone compared you to Uncle Mark earlier in this show.
Well, they're
I'm not
wrong.
gonna say who it is, but they compared you to Uncle Mark.
It was probably Nick. Nah. I already hate him bad enough. It's fine.
I'm not gonna out him, but
All right.
it's okay.
That's fucked up. If they did that, that's messed up. Okay, folks. Look, we're gonna be fine. We're really in a good spot here. And if you're newer, just don't worry so much. Just focus on the positions, not the price. That's what everyone else here did. Yes, we wish you were here earlier with us. Nothing we can do about it. Don't try to catch us. You're not gonna catch us. If you do, you're gonna be irresponsible. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. Because if you're any good at it, if you're gonna justify it to your wife, your family, anybody, your husband, you're gonna have to turn to them one day and say, "Here's why I bought, and here's why I think I did what I did responsibly." If you can't do that, you're nuts. So stay the fuck out of it, okay? Don't do anything nuts, please. Small, too big, earn it. If you can't earn it, you're not good at it. You got to get good at it so you can show people that you earn it, and the only way you earn it is with results. Show people that not I put 100,000 in and I turned it into 300,000. That is normie shit, actually, believe it or not. Normie shit.
Yeah, dude. 100,000 or 300,000. That's like a 2x. I'd kill myself.
I fall asleep at the keyboard for that.
Yeah.
That's like the worst thing I've ever seen, maybe in my whole life.
Yeah, that's a 2x.
Just
That's
because you came
so
in with
fucking-
size, you think you're fucking great.
Yeah.
You suck, dude. You
Yeah,
suck.
dude, you suck.
Take
You suck.
take 10K, turn it into 100K. Then you're now we're talking. That's what
Right.
we do around here, not this other bullshit. Fuck off.
Yeah, dude, that's way too much fucking money.
But people go, whoa, I see the result. Holy shit. Then they'll go like, how much did you put in? That's the part that disturbs me about that method. Fucking disturbing and sickening.
And this is also not financial advice.
Fuck no. But this is what we do every time, baby.
That's right.
Like nobody else in the game. And unlike everybody else in the game, we actually show you what we actually did. Go figure. It's like a new thing, I guess. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget, as always, we are going to do it again because we do it every single fucking time. Focus up, folks. This is it. It's time, right? You put the work in, and it's finally fucking time to start to see how we're going to cash it in. And I will see you guys on the next one. Good night and bye-byes.
Goodbye.